Okay, so here we have a picture posted by Rap. And I always love these. These are pretty good, Always make me think a lot, are very challenging. This one in particular is not that challenging to me. Like, I feel like this is a pretty simple one. So it says one rap album has to go. And so, I mean, well, how do I put this? Kanye with The Life of Pablo, his part is secure. I think that is a top rap album of all time. I think it's very slept on. It gets mislooked or overlooked in all of Kanye's great discography, obviously, because he has stuff. Albums like Graduation, College Dropout, 808s and Heartbreaks. He has a lot of great albums, so this one gets overlooked, but this is definitely a top tier Kanye album. Then you have Nothing Was the Same by Drake. This album not only was it commercially successful, but it also gave Drake that chance to be more than just a hit maker. I feel like he made some pretty poetic and meaningful songs on this album as well. Not just a sad boy or radio bangers. Like, he has radio bangers. Like, Started From the Bottom. Worst Behavior, I think, is on this album too. You feel me? So that's also a thing. Now, this is where this gets tricky. You have Rodeo, which I think is a S tier rap album. Then you have Damn, which is another really good rap album. So, just in my personal opinion, I'm trying to be non-biased because I think I like Rodeo better. But then again, I like Damn. Once again, I just can't overlook the story that Damn tells and how great of an album it is. The fact that it's a story being told, and then even the fact that you can play this album backwards to really hear the full story, I think is a cool, unique thing that not a lot of artists do. Like, you can play it forwards, obviously, and start with Blood or whatever and work your way down. But really, you play Duckworth, then God, then Fear, then all the way backwards. It tells a story even, greater. So, and this isn't even Kendrick's, one of his top albums, in my opinion. I think this album is mid compared to the rest of his other albums. Not saying it's bad. I just think it's not, up there with, Good Kid, Mad City, or any of those type of albums or whatever. But at the same time, Rodeo, and this is funny because I was just talking about Death Grips in the last video or whatever. This is another, in my opinion, experimental album in rap, technically. It's very melodic. It's a very different sound, but it still has rhythm. So I know I was giving Death Grips shit for, being so too experimental in a sense. So experimental to the point where I thought it was just complete ass, which I still do. But, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, in this, you have Rodeo is another very experimental album. Every song, in my opinion, has, kind of a different vibe to it. The fact that you jump from Pray for Love to Nightcrawler, those are two totally different songs. 90210 is a great song that shows the melodic version of Travis while he's also rapping. Then you have Maria, I'm Drunk, which mixes this weird pop of this raggedy vocals of Travis. Then you have this pop sound of Justin Bieber and Young Thug coming together. It's very weird. Then Apple Pie, is a very simple song, but it's catchy. And it's not, I can say it's simple. It has a meaning to it. I'm not trying to be under my mom no more. I'm trying to get out, live, and experience, and take chances and live life. You feel me? So, it's stuff like that. And then OK Alright's pretty good too. But Wasted with Juicy J is also another one. Obviously, 3500 is a good one. Even the intro, Pornography, is crazy. So, yeah. And that's why this is hard. And I'm I don't know which one. I think I will lean more towards getting rid of Damn. But here's my reasoning as to why. Damn was so commercially successful, it overlooked some of the better songs on it. And with that being said, I don't really go back, and I'm not going out my day to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to Damn. But I listen to Rodeo songs consistently on a consistent basis. The replay value is just better to me, and that's just something I always do when I look at music. If I could replay it and keep playing your song over and over and over again, the value of it rises for me. If I can't come back to your song and re-listen to it, if I listen to a song and then oh yeah, that's good, this is great almost, but I can't keep coming back to it. I don't, in my head, I'm not oh yeah, I'm gonna go listen to that. It's just not as good to me, you feel me? So I always was nah. Nah. And that's why I always was like, Damn is just not like one of those great albums to me with Kendrick. Like all his other albums make me like Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City. Like those albums, like there's songs on those albums that I could say, okay, I'm gonna go back and listen to it. And that's the one thing I also don't like about Kendrick too much though. It's the one thing that makes me like hold more to him is also that replay value. Replay value holds a big thing to me when it comes to judging music and what's good music to me and stuff like that. Like sometimes Kendrick, the artistic value of his songs and music is like so good to the point where I kind of just don't want to hear it no more. Like, and that sounds like an oxymoron, like very paradoxical, but it's like, he'll talk about some shit that's like people want to call J. Cole too political, but Kendrick also does the very political. Like Twin Butterfly is like not only political, but it also talks about the struggle of inner city kids and the struggles of Kendrick growing up and the struggles of getting into the rap game and shit like that, and the many vices that come with the rap game, and when you do make it in there or you try to make it in there. And it's like, I get it, and I got the purpose of it, and when I listen to it all the way through, I got the message of it. But once I get that message, I'm like, I'm done. I don't really need to hear nothing else. Good Kid, Mad City, on the other hand, is like, there's a bunch of songs on there where it's just like, I can come back and listen to this, and it doesn't have to be so, like, the message in it doesn't have to be so, like, strong. That's why some J. Cole songs, even though I love J. Cole to death, like, man, that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. But that's why some J. Cole songs, like '03 Adolescence is one. '03 Adolescence is like so, like it has a great story to it, and I love that song. But am I going out my way to listen to it? Like, if it comes on, it comes on. I'm not skipping it. But, like, I'm not finna be like, oh, yeah, cut that on. Like, I'm not doing that with '03 Adolescence. You feel me? Just like I wouldn't do that with, oh my God, that's another song. It's a song about him rapping about from two perspectives of a pregnant woman and a guy trying to get the woman to get an abortion because he doesn't want to raise a child right now. And I forgot the name of the song. I'm so mad I forgot it. But, like, you see me? Cole has songs like that, too, where it's like the message is so much to handle and so much to take in at points. And then once you get it, you're like, okay, I don't want to look at it no more. And it's kind of hard and grisly in a sense, but they're good songs. It's just the replay value is not high for me. And Rodeo is just like always, every time I listen to it, it's a new experience for me, and I like it. But I can't say Damn is just a better project in general. You feel me? So if I had to get rid of one, I'll still get rid of Damn, but that's only because I think Rodeo is just such a different. Every time I listen to Rodeo, it feels different. Like, you feel me? I love Rodeo. And I think that's also, too, just a bias. Like, I just like the new sounds, the different sounds I hear in Rodeo. And not saying Damn doesn't have new sounds. Obviously, it has new sounds, but I don't think it compares to Rodeo. I think Rodeo is like a big influence on rap too, especially in that melodic, like, not melodic, but like, just like niggas singing that shouldn't be singing. Like, Travis Scott shouldn't be singing, but he's singing on this, and it sounds really good. Like, it sounds crazy, and it has a different influence of music within it. Just like Damn too, but like, I think Rodeo has it to like a whole new level. So yeah, Damn's a better project. But the new and experimental sound, plus just favoritism towards Rodeo and the replay value of it, I like it more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, no, the first two are not being touched. I don't care what. I'm not even gonna talk about why those two aren't being touched. I graced over it a little bit, but I'm just not like, that's just not a conversation. Now, who takes the 1 and 2 spot if you rank these albums? If I was to rank these albums, I'd probably go Life of Pablo 1, Drake, Nothing Was the Same 2. But if I was ranking that, see, this is the thing. If I was ranking these albums, though, I would put Damn at 3 because I do think it's a better album. Like, without my bias, it's a better album. And I'll put Rodeo 4. But if we're just doing favoritism, just switch Rodeo and Damn, and still, order doesn't change. Like, those two, the first two albums shouldn't be touched. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm done.